Previous time on Phoenix Wright Eternity.
We have found out that Larry has heard a first shot that was before midnight on Christmas Eve, and that there were other shots, and possibly that the shopkeeper of the boat rental place may have been the murderer all along. But now he's disappeared, and no one knows what's happened to him. So I guess now we just gotta find out who he is and what his deal is. If we can get through the day, that would be great. Yeah, okay. That gave me a jump.
I'm good at that.
You random.
Sorry guys, we had to be around for a moment. So, we're gonna find out what's going actually to happen, so let's see what we're on the list. Okay, we have to go to the lake. December 27, Gourd Lake Park, entrance. Hi pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Goes one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Even though it looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, sorry about that. No problem, pal, thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I will make you a promise. I have a scoundrel in my custody by trial to trial. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. I'm off to catch myself a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, and one other thing.
Eek!
No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping. Woods are off limits to camping and apparently the park ranger found out. Well, it got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I will be seeing you tomorrow.
That's where the criminal's hiding.
Detective 27, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Hey, we're missing something again!
It's the inflatable statue thing's down.
Yeah, the steel eyesore is missing.
I saw?
Look like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies.
I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still.
Wire is still gone. Okay. Yeah, it's the option going to the location is gone.
That's interesting.
Okay. Road rental shop. December 27, Broad rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I know that cleared off total anywhere.
Oh, it's this guy.
Oh, that's you.
I think he was it me?
Yeah.
Or was it you?
I think it was you.
Huh, don't remember playing him. Okay. Aha, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Oh,
Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
well, I'm not so sure about that.
Ho ho, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Hmm? If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks, bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? Hey, Polly is there, still there. December 27, Caretaker Shack.
Nobody's home.
Hello, hello.
Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly?
Hello, hello.
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, hello.
Dog a little bugger, isn't she? Ah!
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh.
See? That's why I didn't want to tell you.
Okay, there's some here.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. Aw, but hey. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. There's only thing in here is a letter.
A letter?
Oh, boring.
Aw, boring.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's no name or signature on this thing. Handwriting with precise, clear letters. Get revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Oh boy.
Now we know.
This is really weird. Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now this is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on the description to the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Helmet and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake and getting to the boat. Fire twice. It's exactly what I figured out in court. Also here, the perfect detail.
Okay. What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like the instructions from the caretaker. I think he killed Robert Helmet and called out Edgeworth. He was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? One thing is for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Ollie, you're a good cracker. Oh wait, you're a good parrot.
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Please know about her anyway. Be sure they will do something.
Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird is going to hate me.
That's all, bro? You're not gonna examine the table?
There's not much what we can do.
Are you sure that there's no clues there? At the table or anything else? Oh, it's Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth.
December 27, Detention Center. Visitor room. Look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, probably only matter to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
Perhaps.
Hey, Edgeworth, how do you know? Why do you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up your dad. That you wanted to be a defense's attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's... Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yugi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened.
When you said happened, it just cut out, bro.
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick? He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth? Your saying is true. We're headed for guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
Kidding. Edgeworth, you see this letter? Came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know.
Will he be the innocent defendant they declare guilty or something?
Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. That's you, bro.
Wait, maybe talking about this to limitation of the L6 accident.
Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DLC incident. The one who was found innocent.
Okay.
Yanni Yugi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
Yeah?
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
Mean a nightmare?
We've seen this, Ray, so I won't say it. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you doing? Stop breathing my air. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Wah! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, ever you mean?
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
That.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
No. Think there is anything we can do, like... Not. There's someone else who knows all about DL6, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Ooh.
Her mom, her sister. No, her mom. Yeah, her mom would have taken up the case, remember? Oh, this guy?
27. Grossberg Law Office. Mr. Grossberg.
Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miss Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Only one thing, though, bro. Only one problem.
That is.
Why would he want to kill the guy that made him innocent?
I don't know.
That is bothering me so much right now. I can understand why he would want to get revenge on Edgeworth, but to kill the guy that pronounced him as innocent to begin with?
Yeah.
That just doesn't make sense.
Like our person that's Robert Helmond.
Yeah, he was the defense attorney for the guy that supposedly killed Edgeworth's dad.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out. Why would he kill someone who helped him be innocent?
No. What do you know about Edward's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
What?
My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. von Karma's techniques.
Price.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were.
Right.
I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Missy Fey. Who should do that one, bro?
Well, it's Misty Fey.
But it's Gregory Edgeworth that's speaking.
I don't know how to do this.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. Sorry. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet, Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. Saying that falsified his testimony. Edgeworth lied to protect his son.
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Gosh, this case is turning out to be really quite bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Yeah, I think we're all wondering. Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. That what?
Huh? Fake?
He never trusted his clients. That one? The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? Sorry, it was you. This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means... The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why should von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
No.
But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What if it wasn't the gun that Miles threw, but it was Manfred himself? He was staying there in the window like, bam! Just take a good look.
I don't think so, bro. But then again...
No. Look here, literally, here!
There is a
Miles
gunshot
was sitting here, down somewhere here. Like way down there, remember?
Yeah, but they remember he says he threw it, or he remembers that he threw it. And when it hit the floor, it went off.
Yeah.
So that could have been one shot through the window.
Yeah. So.
But then again, that doesn't explain how there was a second shot. One shot I can understand, but a second shot on.
But what if the gun
film?
didn't shoot and it was Manfred that just literally shot? Because maybe he waited for the right moment when the gun dropped on the floor. He shot actually with making like. The gun actually that hit the floor actually shot. It wasn't.
I mean, I could probably see it that way, but at the same time, It seems very unlikely because Mr. Von Karma would not have known about those guys being in the lift.
Maybe he did knew and he set it up.
No, he couldn't have set that up.
Some things that what happened were set up, remember?
I don't think he could have predicted that an earthquake was going to happen.
What do you mean?
Well, remember an earthquake shocked through the courtroom?
No,
on that day?
Yeah, I know, bro. But yeah, it can maybe be a part of a setup, bro. Like he predicted it that there will be an earthquake.
Well, he does predict things, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a perfectionist,
Like
so he probably he has.
He predicted that the case would be 3 minutes. Remember, that was a thing.
Yeah, and it kind of backfired because we are rookies in his eyes, and we already won so far every one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, your turn, bro.
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win.
See? Maybe this is the reason why, and maybe because of Gregory Edgeworth was trying to prove he was right, he was... Get what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see what happens, bro. Let's see what he says. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
See, this is what I mean. He was angry. He didn't won. And he tried to shoot Gregory. What happened in a trial between Edgeworth Dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence.
This is the reason why I was talking about, bro.
Alright. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
See?
So he decides to do a blow back.
Yeah, maybe he did shots.
Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
And that's maybe like he suddenly disappeared after Gregory was killed. He took off to make it like it's hidden. Vacation.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountain? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a bit.
Odd. If you wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why should he take us on a long vacation? To avoid media, to avoid like he's being guilty.
Von Karma is going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright? I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I believe he couldn't kill.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know him, he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Groveworth, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understood.
Oh, Nelly.
1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Oh no. Rope?
Bro, you
Sorry,
getting...
yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I want to do this quickly as possible. December 27, Police Department. Criminal fires.
There's hardly anyone here.
If you must be, I'll be looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I'm thinking Goosebird coming back today. He's staying out of looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the record room again.
Well, no, I can't have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You can go along as long as he's there. Von
shit.
Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually.
Nick, let's hurry!
December 27, Police Department, Records Room.
Dusty as always.
We're here only just yesterday. Sure, they just haven't had the time to clean. What's wrong?
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing, I just noticed that he isn't here.
Von
Von Karma.
He's taking the evidence. It's gone, isn't it? Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking into it recently.
The label says unsolved cases evidence.
Unsolved cases?
Nick? The file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What? Bro, Karma.
What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma!
He's even uglier in this site. Ugh!
Yeah. You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Oh, you bastard. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Oh, shit. This guy is real busted.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with, Mr. Von Karma, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfectly trial record. So you did it. What I don't get is, why do you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
Own guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the...
You're right. Or Karma is going to bring up DL6 in the court tomorrow.
And he's got the records in his hand.
Yeah. On Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yugi to commit murder.
Yanni Yugi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I'd hold him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yugi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of hassle.
What?
Nick, what is that thing? That's a taser! Oh shit, he's a taser.
Stun gun for self-defense usually.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000.
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter.
No!
No! Whoa, what are you... Nick, run! Ah! What is happening?
Maya!
Out of my way!
Ah! He got us. Letter gone, of course. He took the deal's evidence, all of it. Like having no clues. Wait, jumped first. Maya, is he okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
The letter, did he take it?
Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm not good as a lawyer or medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need... I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! Some way I can help her. Better to do something about her self-conscious first. Doing something. What? 7. Heart taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Remember? Karma is holding this while jumped him.
Jeez, that's only one evidence that you can have.
Yeah, DL6 bullet smashed into the pocket. I will prove it to you, Maya. You're mostly definitely not useless. I will prove it to you in court tomorrow. Can we just finish this?
Yeah, I think so. It's getting pretty hectic now.
This one
Tell
can be
you
like
what,
a long one.
This guy Von Karma, he's got a lot of fucking nerve.
Yeah.
Jumping 2 people in the middle of a police station with a stun gun and not actually getting caught. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. So it seems that this all was basically a setup by Von Karma to frame Edgeworth.
Yeah, the entire time.
So, what does the boat shop owner has to do with it all? He's actually the yogi guy that they keep mentioning, isn't he?
Because He is suffering from brain damage.
They said it was only temporary, though. So that's what's confusing me.
Yeah, but as you noticed, he can't remember the faces of his son and daughter. Most thing was us. Practice. Let's bring this guy down.
We've got this. Somehow.
December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. This is it, Judgment Day. Big things are going to settle last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my running with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today is the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Everybody's looking glum as always. Hope for Garment doesn't push him too hard. Ah!
What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya,
Oh, okay.
you go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea.
Another good anyone on your way out. Oh, pal. We even electrocuted. What's got in that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective? How did it go, Detective? Fair enough. As promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. Brought him in. Took all night, pal. Detective Gumshoe. Must be tired. Actually, after that shock, I got on my way in. I feel pretty good. He says he's forgotten his own name. Well, that has to be a lie. Why should he want revenge on Edgeworth and couldn't remember his past? Yeah, remember, I'm going to prove it.
Oh boy, this is the final chance.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I'm really this one.
Part. Let's do this. Ugh. I'm gonna kick his ass. Or comma, asshole. Wait, the tape is still running out of snowy bit. Oh. It was already like. Like that way. So,
Okay.
still have like remaining time left. We're now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. Bro?
Okay. Well, he doesn't say anything. prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceeds in this trial. I ask the prosecution to submit different evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be silent by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gunshoot's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness in court. And there he is again.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our... He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and...
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away and testify.
Very well, begin your testimony. Why I left court? Well, I'm sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I was not running away or nothing. Just went to buy some food for Polly, you see? I figured I had nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. 4th and 5th. Has to know his name. One, two, three, four. You have lost much of your memory, is that correct? And yep, it seems like that. And how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this accident? Or maybe you lying about you're not having a memory. Exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's on in this old guy's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. Regarding against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You have saying the same thing over and over. Been calling the witness memory of the past or lacking therefore into question. It doesn't really anything to do with this current case. Of course, Your Honor. Witness said he has nothing to do with this case or no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order, order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying and you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb for Karma. His name is Yanni Yugi, former Korbelev. He seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yugi from the DL6 accident? Figures the judge would have heard of it. It's a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, this man is a Yugi, then he has a clear motive.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yugi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yugi?
It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints, then compare them to the fingerprints on the file of Yanni Yugi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? No fingerprints? And you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers while working with the stuff. Yep. What? You sneak. Aren't your fingerprints off to hide your past? Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we have not able to prove his identity. No. What you will do?
What will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems the case has been decided, no?
No. I know what happened. I know everything. Just can't prove it. No. Can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. Yep, there is.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we going to do?
I even didn't consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What I do?
Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief,
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner from Karma. Wait a second. Examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to...
Your Honor? The defendants would like to take Von Karma's up on his proposal. Or take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness' pet parrot.
Oh boy. This is going to be...
Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one that suggested I cross-examination for Karma. I have the right to do so as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Game on! Right, bro?
Yep. Game on.
Wait, where are my cards? I forget them. Moment. Found them. Hey, bro. Game on! You go, cart.
Game on.
Did you get the reference what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's take the... Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Hey, it's you suggested it, dickface! Charma has wrecked every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. He's my last chance. At least I think so. I leave bringing in the parrot. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. Witness is ignoring me. Must hurt about to be ignored by a bird. Very well. Witness. Who's your owner? Please testify for us. Hello, hello. So
This might take a while.
The most concrete testimony we have had
Concise.
so far? Concise.
Concise.
Well, begin your cross-examination. Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What we do with Maya?
Hmm.
This is gonna be fun. Hello, hello. Witness, can you not just say hello and expect us to go anywhere? I want you to testify. Yeah, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
They were called 2 days ago.
Polly, have I forgotten something?
Don't forget the L6. Oh, give me a moment, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Back again. Sorry, it was a phone call from the computer store. I had to do a job this morning for my boss.
Okay.
Don't forget about DL6. Sorry, I had 2 hiccups in my way. If I can get Polly to say that here, I will prove the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello.
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Wait. Tell me if Charma expected this. Junior never restrained the parrot, would he? He trained her to not respond when we asked her to...
Well, I guess we should try to get more information. Bro, you going fast?
Sorry. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, Polly, what's your name?
Polly? Polly? Mr. Wright? I think we established that the parrot is named Polly. But does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. Yes, it does. Hmm?
Ah, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we are not here to question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Johnny Yugi. And we have to do it to tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, prove the parrot's name is real. The caretaker is. Deal 6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well, Mr. White. Show us the page. Where is this file in the information connected to the parrot's name? It's on the suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Johnny Yugi. Right here after you got arrested, your fiancé committed suicide, see? Indeed, it says... Say that, yes. What is fiance's name? Polygenic.
Polly! That's interesting. He named his parrot after his dead wife? Dead fiancé?
Yeah. Polygenicans. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. Why he named his parrot after her. I see, that's... I guess that's the possibility.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old.
Indeed. Only if it's a little weak of evidence. The murder trial. Yeah, I don't know how...
Corroborating.
Thank you.
Corroborating.
We shouldn't need some other corroborating evidence. I'm going to find that.
Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Yeah, but what?
I thought you stole the evidence that we had, by the way.
Yeah. Very well, witness, you may continue.
Well, I guess we just try to get information. Oh, okay. Ow! Ow!
Witness, you can't expect to say hello and expect us to go anywhere. I want you to testify. Aya, can you talk to her?
Right, what do I say?
Maybe I can get her to say the number of the safe.
Huh? The safe? Why? Oh, that's you.
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the back?
1228! 1228! Ah! My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, are you claiming that number has something to do with the caretaker? It does. Yes, it does. Why? That's why I had her say.
Ha! Ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof.
I figured out why the safe is actually that number.
1228. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Well, put the dates on legit. I'm gonna help you a little bit out, bro. I'm gonna help you a little bit out. Don't say out loud. Connect them.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh, you're totally right.
I just figured it out myself, like literally. I just, bum, I hit it. Bro?
Sorry. Alright. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright? Where in this file is something related to this number? The case summary. It's on the case summary page. Case summary. Specifically, the date on which the DLC accident occurred. Date of the accident, December 28th.
Oh, you caught it, bro.
Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. That number on that safe is 1228. Oh! He used the date of the DL6 ended as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see, how certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their dates to secret numbers to dates.
Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM cards to 1 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Also, thanks for telling us your card number.
Thank you! Now we can bankrupt it! That's enough. I think we have reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
Good, that's a possibility. However, the two coincidences at the same time seem to be a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Witness, tell us your name.
Wait! The witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
What the fuck? He looks so different now when he's not asleep.
I accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yugi. I think, finally. Been acting freeball to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yugi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. We got it!
We got him!
Order,
Finally!
Order! Yanni Yugi! So that was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death. Yes, it was me. I did it. He put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsounded. Told me I wouldn't It will make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended I have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. And this, 15 years later. Package arrived. It was a letter. And a pistol. Plan written out in carefully details. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finding my revenge on Robert Helmet and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Mr. Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth himself? Anyway, I admitted I'm the one who... He was the one who killed him?
There you go.
Markama, where is you? Under arrest, Your Honor. Oh wait, that's you, sorry.
I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Innocent in this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're clearly of suspicious particular case. So I'd like you to pass the judgment of the murder of Robert. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why is it for Karma saying anything? Very well. Gonna find the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Not guilty.
Wow, talk about a close call. This has been one crazy case.
That's all. The coroner is adjourned.
Huh. Oh, well, no.
Did somebody just say objection? Wasn't from Karma. Wait, but that means... No!
Oh boy.
Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I'd object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what should I do? Objection!
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
Arrgh! That would be Larry. Larry, fuck now is up! You're back in his dead body!
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He is right. You have a duty to hear Miss Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it was a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the accident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Why is he pointing to Von Karma?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh no, he was pointing to us. Never mind. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. Defendant declare innocent, confess into a different crime. Crime which state. Bro.
Statute.
Statute limitations run out today. I'm afraid, not really sure how to really deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious! We hold a trial right here, right now. Oh, good grief, we already did one!
From one bad to another! Ah!
We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I will like have a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the upper hand course action to take. Court adjourned. Miles, what did you do?
You screwed yourself up, mate.
December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all your effort.
Miss Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy, just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Huh? Is it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. Sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
Just a dream. It's not real. Proof is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten up your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I will prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
And now the same thing happened 15 years ago is being repeated to us!
Here we go.
Now we swapped places! December 26th.
We're paying him back for what he
28th.
did to us.
Yeah. 2:30 p.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Bro.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DLC incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
He wants one. What? He wants to run this by the book? Not cheating?
Apparently so.
Okay. No, Your Honor. Oh, come on. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Here we go. It's all down to this. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct.
He still has having doubts.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
And I was telling me about this dream yesterday. I noticed something. One detail couldn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
I guess he's one through Mia. He's trying to reach her.
That day, I had gone to the court to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Get a moment later, the gunshot. Until now, you thought that this memory was a dream. Bro?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, the gunshot. That one. Okay. Percent the victim data. Percent. Victim data. Victim data. Case file. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at this fake case file one more time. Plainly contradicts the witness testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Yep.
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
May I?
Go ahead, bro.
May I, Judge Justin, press the X button?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Go ahead.
Defendant?
Danny? Oh, yeah. Defendant Danny, you may present your argument.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says quietly plain the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was an accidentally fired when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shots?
I reckon the first shot was through that glass window of the
That
lift.
might be a possibility. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. Murder weapon was fired twice, as you have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy, at the time. When you have proof the other shot had something to do with the case? Yes, we do. Yes, Your Honor. I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you have seen the evidence. Are we beating Von Karma twice in one day?
That would be
We're
incredible.
breaking his record and we're increasing our record! Boom! Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us proof. You have evidence that the second fired at the pistol related to this accident? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see the victim is lying there in Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice. The scene of the accident. Photo proves it.
Mm.
Hmm? So let me get this straight. This photo proves. He's right. Where is blood? Where is freaking blood when there is here a bullet hole? Where's the blood?
From the mouth, bro.
No. I meant. Okay, he's shot in the chest, if I recall. Let's
Right.
recap. Here. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Okay, put that factor together. If you're being shot into the heart, it's supposed to be giving a splatter effect. As well from the front, as well from the back. There's supposed to be a little hole. Blood expansion.
That's a good point. Yeah, there should be some blood.
But the hole is way too big.
Yeah.
And where is the blood?
So, we know that, let's say, the first shot, the one that the kid accidentally did, I reckon was at that window, right?
Yeah.
So the second shot would have had to be done close quarters.
Yeah. So, give me this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. I get it correct. Up. Bam. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edward was killed by a gunshot from the pistol. Yet, there is a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone then Edward fired the second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the accident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory's Edward's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Whether the defendant lost conscious after the shot he fired rang out. Conclusion. We must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Whichever, who could someone else be? Murderer, of course. Can you stop objecting, please, Von Karma? You please do that, bro.
He's not gonna back down. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Yeah, well, you didn't. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DO6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary page. There's one on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Huh?
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Good point.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Except for one little thing that you overlooked, Von Karma.
And what that might be, my dear Watson?
Well, remember the day that we found him scrummaging in the records file and, Maya got a bullet that they've recovered?
You mean this bullet?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's the bullet you're talking about.
Hey, no, there's another bullet as well.
Yeah, but that's the bullet from the previous case.
Oh, okay.
This is the bullet you found, or actually Maya found.
Right, okay. Alright, maybe I'm wrong.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright,
I thought it was on something.
has proven one thing to us clearly. The murder weapon has been fired twice at the time of the accident. However, Mr. Von Karma says the second bullet was fired was not found, which is highly unlikely. The police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid that the discount to defense claim. Bro?
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? I've been wrong about this whole incident.
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
Second bullet wasn't there. What? Then my deductions are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
Sorry. Just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so clearly off it. I thought I won. There was another person, someone else fired the killing shot, but now I was wrong to think it would be that simple. The case was unsolved for 15 years.
Nick?
Well, it seems we have finally declared that this incident. One bullet was fired in the scene of the crime. It was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention for this file?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I did not.
So you killed your father too, that wasn't your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no! He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory will run out today. Therefore, it must pronounce right now.
Right now.
Does anyone have an objection? I've been here before, just like my first day in court. Well, so many things I know I should be saying, but in my mind it's gone blank. I can't find the words. Is it right?
Oh boy. What are we gonna do?
did everything to the list, but maybe I have to do this. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to. Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, what object, hmm?
Oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect.
Oh no.
Must exist. Second bullet. Mia? She's back! Bro, she's back!
That'd be good.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
A bullet must exist? Where? Someone took it. His waiting is not going to proceed any answers from Wright. Wait, Your Honor. Second bullet. It exists. What? But what we have heard proof that it did not exist. I believe that, Your Honor. What are you grasping here? It's just someone took it from the scene of crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer!
The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer?
Still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? First of all, how do they have found it? It's not easy to find a straight bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there someone pressing need to murder to search for a bullet?
Well, yeah, they would have to find it so that they could dispose of it.
Yeah. Why shouldn't the murderer have spent time to look for the straight bullet? I have no clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it. Take it, murderer? What's that mean? We're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had been taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to take it, Miss Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? Bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, had to take it with you. It's not likely you will perform a surgery right there. You know? Wait a second.
I guess it makes sense.
I was taking off the top of my head. What if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves has shot. And what they left is the second bullet still inside of them. Was leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
I'll be back in a minute, bro.
Yeah. There's another two people rescued from the elevator. Miles Edgeworth and Yami Yugi. Both unharmed. That will mean the murderer came from outside. Yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picked up the pistol at his feet and threw it. The pistol discharged the bullet. Bullet go through the elevator door and hit the murderer outside. boy lose consciousness. When the murderer opened the elevator door and sees the man inside. Right? You're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you're saying. Okay, Justin is back for that moment. Right there. While we wait for Justin. I have. Being done. Alright.
Oh. Okay, I'm back. Bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you hear me?
I'm thinking about now of something, bro. I had a shot, like a scream moment, that the murderer, in this case, literally this case right now, not the previous case, that the murderer was hit and that the bullet is still inside him, and he was hit in the right shoulder.
But it went through the window.
What if Von Karma is the holder and the killer? Because he's doing a lot of things with the left arm and he's moving that of the most. Like he was still holding that case, so maybe he cannot pull his arm way enough up because it's injured. It's still holding that bullet. What if that's the reason?
That's possible. It's entirely possible, bro.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to see, you know, what they say.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, your turn.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded? There was no murderer?
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick?
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory ever dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
Must been quite a shock for Von Karma. Took a vacation for several months after that, you see. It's usually an unusual event for a man. That's why the first and the last vacation he took in his many years of persecution. Or maybe he was in the entire time at the hospital. Not taking a vacation.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
Yeah. But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean...
Will mean only one thing.
He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who got shot. Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh man! Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, have you indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside? Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh, should I come and say it now?
Heck yeah!
Your Honor, there is a suspect and one lone suspect. Well, this is surely interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? But hands are shaking. But what? Von Karma!
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma, the precursionary, the one standing right here over there?
Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation several months starting the day after the accident. You pride yourself on a perfect record. Why should you take a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use.
Edgeworth!
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect, he wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery.
There it is. We still
You want to
got
use
it.
that on him?
Yeah, you will see.
Okay.
Remember,
That would
a
be-
bullet is metal.
True.
If Von Karma carries the bullet, what will the metal detector do?
It would beep around him.
Bingo! One way to find out.
Let's try it.
But bro, your turn.
That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, you shouldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What's that mean? Bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Alright, Von Karma, I will prove it. I will even use evidence. I know how you like to like it so much.
What?
Having that proof Von Karma the shot is. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I will ask you, where is that bullet now? I think unlikely Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean I do. The possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible after all these years? Oh, there's only one way to find out. We use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you. See what we find. We got him! We got him! Uh-huh! Uh-huh! Uh-huh!
actually work though? I mean, in real life?
We will see.
I refuse.
You refuse? Well, refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order, order, order! Your Honor, the defendant requests that we are allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection! The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. And therefore, it was you who said we had to do end it right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we will give it a shot.
Beep, beep, beep.
He reacts. Something is inside his right shoulder. The bullet! So from Karma?
You. It was you? I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Oh, you snake.
He is even worse than like some bad guys. He's worse! What? He is lying! He's lying!
But we had to prove that.
Yeah.
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
It can't be coincidence. It can't be. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. Oh, yeah, you do.
Bro,
It is Mr. Wright. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder is on DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it in the records room yesterday. Sorry, but thanks to Maya, we have proof. Fuck you.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who should have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I believe I can link that bullet to your shoulder to the DL6 accident. And here's my final proof. That's a bullet.
Where did you get that?
That's a bullet used in the DL6 accident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mystery Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet presents quite nicely and all ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term came from in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are markings with a weapon's unique pattern. Examine the markings, you will tell which weapon fired the bullet. Quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet removed from Gregory Edward's heart, and the other one in foreign commas is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We should analyze both bullets. Then if the markings match, we should know the bullets that fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, will you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder? We will comprehend the bullet markings from those in the bullet, and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
Oh, oh god, he really is carrying on, isn't he? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help! I can't breathe! That's Gregory's father.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! I will stop you! Bro? Oh, yeah, stop breathing. No, that was me. That was me. Sorry, that was me. Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father! Ah! It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago.
And now he's pointing to him! Now is he pointing to him! Ha 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 ha! Bro, go ahead.
It was you who screamed, Von Karma.
Mr. Von Karma?
Holy shit! Look at that face! He's going into a meltdown.
I was not even...
So, you weren't clicking anything?
No, I wasn't. That's why it skipped.
So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Oh my god! Look at him!
And bang, bang. The truth has arisen.
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death! Jeez, overkill much? Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Well, Karma, it's not like you to make this error. Because you never thought that Edward will be the one kid to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I have covered you for in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black, the lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would... Excuse me. And again.
Bless you.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge,
What?
what are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well.
He's in a bit of a hurry to get arrested.
Being as we have come a long way to end this of this maze. 15 years later. Ellsworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent, you are innocent. As
Hmm.
you said it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that's the second time, and we damaged 2 times Mr. Funk Karma. And I reckon to be winning every time shines.
I hope they arrest Mr. Von Kammer and put him to jail forever.
Yeah,
Gee.
this is all. Court is adjourned. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Kammer looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close though. I'm sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. You pulled it through though, like you would. Never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
In 15 years since I have seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, it's Lotta. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, yo! Lotta! Yo, we're great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank you very much? I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the... No one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones.
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lola?
Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. Huh? You don't look sick. His fiancée, she is going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind. Didn't see that. Didn't see that coming. If it smell, it's butts. Oh, Etchy, there you are. Yes. Oh wait, yeah.
Yes, here I am.
Alright, Etchy. Here's a little gift from me to celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Nick, that's the suit that questioned me when you say treat. That's not police talk for prison, right? Right? I don't think you. I think you will be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah. What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Oh yeah, that's strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little. I mean, there's not a lot either. 38 exactly?
Nick! I think she worked it out. Did you work it out, bro?
He was the one that stole the money!
All those years ago. Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38? No. No, Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history. Worth, you didn't knew, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. Klaus was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually butts.
He even remembers it!
That is crazy that he remembers that.
He kinda already expected from the start when the money was gone. I know.
Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
This is one unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth.
Hmm?
You should have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does it leave me? I became a defendant attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, you two worked it up easily too. Death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only knew, I have become a prosecutor.
This saying goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney.
It's worth.
Want to split? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go.
After that, dinner on me.
Well, that was probably the most interesting case ever.
Yeah, Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29, 2 a.m. Right as I go law office. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still 5 a.m. Still I should go back to sleep. Huh? This letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Time is it? Ah! The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the train! Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick?
Ah, yeah.
Hmm.
So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never should have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was the very end of the tough everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
You're the one that stopped from Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
But I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Okay. I should go.
Polly! If it wasn't for her, you wouldn't get any.
Give me a moment, bro. I'm searching what I'm.
It's Polly. It's Polly. It's Polly. Oh, and the bullet. Yeah. A bullet?
Or Karma was convinced he had to take all the infants pretending to deal 6, but you are the one who rescued the last piece of the infants we needed. It was a bullet that put an end to Von Karma. You were the one who gave it to me.
Nick?
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run the office by yourself.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
You soon, Maya.
Aw, isn't that nice? Thanks, Nick.
So that's the story ends. Time to turn a new page. So I say goodbye to the once snowfist master that I once was. A new story begins. Same old crazy case characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, you're probably like returning the claim. Yes, Your Honor. Look how feeling about this.
What's going on right now?
Nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Oh, okay. That's
Does this
okay.
mean we're? Yeah, we're done.
Does that mean that we're free?
Yeah.
With Edgeworth?
We're done.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe!
Oh, that means we done it. I'm not sure if it continues or it's...
Well, it certainly was a crazy one.
It says there's still more, but... We have like spent for this particular recording like 2 hours and a half. Oh damn! This case had to be solved today. It had to.
We could not have left it unsolved. It
No.
was just too crazy to leave unsolved.
Yeah. Like it's like really late for Justin at this moment, so I pretty much I think he will be busy tomorrow, and I have like enough time to work on something else. So yeah, we have like enough to do.
Well, I think I might head off. It's
Well,
3:30 a.m. I should really get some sleep.
Get a message from somebody. Ah, great. Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me tag along, bro. It's been
Well, it's not
a
over yet. There's still
crazy
more.
ride. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying thank you.
Yeah, this is just the first rodeo we have been through.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess there's a new story, episode 5.
Brand new story with brand new characters by the looks of it.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, this will be the next chapter we will be doing next time.
Yep. Looks like it.
And this one is pretty long, apparently.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
As if that last one we just did wasn't long enough.
Yeah, we're getting a new one. So guys, wanna save? See you next case.
Peace.